welcome everybody. Just like Diane said so beautifully, it means a lot for us that you're here. And it is wonderful that we could all get together and be together in community. And it's interesting, I was at a conference about 2 weeks ago, and there was a presenter who was a professor from Stanford University. So Stanford's like the Harvard of the West Coast, right? So this is a big macha, big guy. And all the research he was doing was showing how much isolation actually affects our immunity. So, here we were trying to fight this virus, but all these people being totally isolated, and it was actually having such a negative effect on their immunity. And all these studies showing what it means to be together and to be with other people, and the difference in it changes in how our body's able to fight disease and be healthy and strong. All right, so thank you all for being here. Now, this is a practical class, all right? And what's important is that everybody should be doing this at their own level, all right? So every exercise I'm going to be showing you, I'll show you at different levels. I don't want anybody to push themselves too hard, all right? Because we're not here to get hurt, we're here to learn, all right? And we're here to get some tools that will support the chiropractic care that you get here, all right? So what we're going to be talking about today is core strength. So does anybody have an idea what that means? What's your core?
It's these muscles here and the back and the sides.
That whole area there, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The whole.
right, the abdominal muscles, the deep muscles around the spine, this whole area, right around the waist, you could say, Now, why is it important, would you say, to have a strong core? Is it all right if I take this off?
Sure. Yeah.
So why is it important to have a strong core?
Well, I'm sure that it helps for you to be able to lift your legs to go up and down the stairs.
Right.
I'm sure that when you bend over, you need your muscles to be able to get you back up. Your core probably is responsible for your arms and your legs and how you turn and everything.
Everything needs to be supported by your core.
Including all your intestines and internal organs.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, thank you for that. Yeah, I wasn't even going to mention that, but that's so true. That what we see with people is sometimes the pelvic floor. All right, that's what holds all those organs there. People don't have any strength in that.
I don't.
And it causes actually problems with the organs as well. All right, so.
And also, like, always being bent over. That's why I said it, because it squishes all these organs.
Squishes the organs too. Yeah.
When you don't have a strong.
Right. So when your
back
core
muscles.
when your core is stronger, you can be much more upright.
Probably better
To
posture,
support you.
and you probably feel more confident then.
You can breathe better, right? When you're more upright, breathe more, and confidence is so important because we'll have more confidence in all kinds of activities. You have a baby, if you're more confident being able to lift your baby up, right?
Yeah, that's what I think of core, is that's where we hold them initially. You start in someone's core.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, you start in the core.
You start in the
and
core.
once they come out, you're still using your core to be able to hold them,
Yeah.
to move. And Jan is a karate instructor, right? And to have a strong core means to be able to just do everything that you're able
Yeah,
to
your
do.
moves and all your
I've
lunges.
noticed a difference when I think of posture and doing kata and keeping strong core. It's so much more enjoyable, and you use the correct muscles.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not an instructor, by the way, I'm I'm an assistant anyway,
Oh, you're an assistant instructor? Oh, okay.
yeah,
So,
just to clarify.
just to clarify.
I never really wanted to be an instructor,
No,
no,
but Janice's been doing karate for a long,
I've
long
just
time.
been doing it a long time.
Yeah. So, you know, and for me, I mean, think about it. I'm working on my feet all day, bending over people,
Right.
right? I mean, all day.
Right.
And if my core's not strong, man, I'm, you know, by the end of the day, I'd be walking around like this.
Yeah.
You know, so this is holding me. All this is just holding me up, giving me the strength to do everything I want to do, and all the activities I love to do, like tennis and skiing and.
Swimming and.
Well, actually, yeah, it's swimming. But swimming is actually one of the best ways to actually strengthen your core.
Is it?
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, especially with the freestyle. You know, and yeah, that really. And I do a particular kind of. I'm gonna give it a little jump for little. What do you call it when you?
Little plug?
Little plug for total immersion swimming. There's a certain way of doing a freestyle swimming. You could learn from it. Learn it on the internet. Actually, it was developed by a man, Terry Laughlin, who's from New Paltz, and it's actually an international. People come from all over the world to learn this particular stroke,
Oh, wow.
and it makes swimming so much easier. But it's all core.
Hmm.
It's really interesting. Like you're not like, you know.
Huh.
It's just, it's all, you use your core to actually generate power to go through the water. You know
Well,
what
I
you
swam
do?
in college,
Oh, you
and I
did,
know
huh?
about it.
Oh, yeah, so it's just, it's changed my swimming life so much.
Wow, I'd like to do that
It's
research.
really cool. That would be a great thing for you.
Yeah, I'm joining Moriello as soon as they, they're opening.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
How do I get, I'll write it down
Yeah.
later.
You could take lessons in this particular swimming style, and you could get it on YouTube also, but you could learn from this woman.
At Moriello?
No, she teaches it at her home. She has like these,
Oh,
Current pools.
she has a current pool and she has a swimming pool, where she teaches it to them.
I'll ask you guys later.
So yeah, I'll tell you about it. It's fantastic. So I'm gonna be just showing you know, maybe five different exercises to strengthen your core that you could do. These are things that I do 3 times a week. About 3 times a week, about 10-15 minutes. All right. So I'm going to the most basic one. So when people kind of get set. All right, I'm going to do it this way because I'm facing the camera, but it is just called a plank. All right. Now, what I'd recommend for some of us, instead of going to a full plank, just to start kind of with like a half plank, just like this.
With your knees down.
All right. What's that? With
With
your
your
knees
knees.
down. And actually, to tell you the truth, I'm feeling this right now. All right. So the whole thing is that you want your back to be straight. So you're getting down on your elbows, tush down,
Tush down.
tush down.
That's a lot for me.
Can you feel it in your gut?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's like a half plank right there. And, you know,
Oh yeah, I do feel it.
and you could do it, you know, try to do it for 30
Is this like
seconds.
a full plank?
That's a full plank.
I
Whoa,
can't do it.
Diane.
I can't do a full plank since my C-section.
Oh
Yeah.
I feel it.
So don't do it
Whoa.
yet.
I can feel it.
All right, so that's just a half plank.
I had 2
Start
of
with
them.
that.
Now,
Yep,
how,
the plank.
you do this
Feel it.
3 times a week, but how long do you hold it?
All right, so I do it, I kind of mix it in with these other exercises I do. So I hold it for about 90 seconds, about 8 times.
90 seconds, 8.
So then I
Rest.
separate it with other things, but you know, play with it.
That's
Okay.
about 10 minutes at least.
Yeah, so you know, I just start easy. All right, so this is a half plank. Hold it for 30 seconds, rest. Hold it for 30 seconds, rest. That's a way you could start.
And do that
And then-
5 times.
Yeah, do 5 times.
Do you keep your shoulders and arms relaxed, or because I always start to feel tension in my neck when I do a plank? Do you look down?
Yeah, look down. I mean, yeah, like right now, I'm just letting my head relax.
I was gonna
That's
ask you
true.
about my shoulders too, because I have that rotator cuff.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't do this one. Yeah.
See how it
Wait.
starts to tighten there.
Tighten up your shoulders some, huh? But if you do it, then you'll get stronger
Yeah.
that way too.
Can you lean up against the wall? Like, let's say these people that have shoulder problems, can they lean up against a wall
They have what?
that have the shoulder problems? Could they lean up against the wall and get some kind of,
No,
no, okay,
no, just don't do it.
just don't do it. If it hurts, don't do it, that's what the doctors say.
Okay, just don't do it. There's other. I'm gonna show you other ones that you could do.
Okay.
All right. So, and then a full plank is just like that.
I don't feel it as much.
Boy, I did that.
Yeah, don't push it.
Yeah,
Don't push it. You start, Leslie. Start with a half plank.
okay.
All right.
I'll do 30 seconds 5 times.
Yeah. So like that. Now, this is something if you want to push it a little bit further. All right. This is hard on this, and I'll do.
Whoa.
This will strengthen even more.
Are you strengthening your back of your leg and your
That's
core?
I really feel it in my core. All right. And I'll do, you know, I mean, you do if you. That's just really pushing it. You know, but for people, you know, who want to push it, you know, that's something I'll do. I'll do 20 each leg.
Holy cow.
But I do this, you know,
Oh,
so
right, yeah, so you have.
you work your way up to this, you know.
And I tell you, when you do that with a half plank, you can really feel it.
Yeah.
I did the halfway too.
Yeah,
Oh, you could do it with the half plank too, yeah.
yeah,
I'm sure you're activating some different muscles, yeah?
yeah,
Oh, that's cool. Do it with a half plank.
yeah, because I can
Leslie,
feel it.
don't.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah,
It's
don't push it.
So, okay, so I did enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's okay. That's what you want to just start like that, you know?
Oh, right, that's right.
This is just the way to start. Okay. So the next one that I do is called the bird dog. So we get on all fours.
Whoops.
Alright. And this is you bring your elbow to your knee and elbow to your knee.
I learned to move like this in yoga, and all you do is tap it
Yeah,
to the center.
right. So that's one way of doing it too. I was going to show something similar to that
Yeah.
in yoga also. So elbow to knee. Now, a more advanced way of doing this is how I do it, is you go out like this.
The opposite leg with the opposite arm.
Try both the same leg and arm, see what happens.
Yeah,
No, don't.
Don't try
I'm
it.
just
No.
kidding, I'm just kidding.
You're gonna fall off the table.
And then lead it up. I'm a little narrow on this. So it's in and out. In and out. Leslie, don't push that. You just gotta adjust it.
and I exhale on the crunch.
Right, thank you. So exhale, when you come in.
Are you supposed to be like, contracting your abdomens with
Yeah.
your-
Thank you.
Okay, can you please not fall or hurt
I won't.
yourself?
Yeah,
Okay.
don't fall off the table.
I did much better on the right side than the left side.
So just like he said, you gotta take it slow.
Yeah. This is just the start, giving you something to start working on.
3 times a week.
Yeah. I mean, just
30 seconds 5 times.
Yeah.
Or 30 seconds 7 times.
Yeah, and you can start this one, do 5 times each side, and then
Yeah.
you start doing 10 times each side.
Okay.
Leslie, don't push it too much, but it looks like you're doing good with this.
Yeah, that one doesn't hurt.
Alright, so, this too will strengthen the abs.
Golly.
And your core,
she
all right?
knows.
Now, this one I'm going to do on the floor, and this is for people who are more advanced. This is like the one that you were showing us. I have to be careful with my knee. Get on all fours, right? And then bend.
I gotta watch this, I can't see that.
It's like
Yeah, don't
knee
even
to
try.
elbow.
That's flexible.
It's just knee to
Wrist.
elbow to each elbow.
Oh, you keep your hands on the floor and then you just get that knee to each elbow.
Right. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Alright.
That would be tough on the shoulder too.
Yeah, that'd be a tough one on the shoulder.
That'd be something for all of us to work up to.
I'll see.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty tough
And
on
I have another one to work up to.
I
Right.
find myself avoiding core exercises because my neck hurts so bad after a lot of them.
I
Like
can't
your
do-
traditional ones.
I can't do
Right.
sit-ups, and Dr. Lisher told me not to
Yeah.
because of that.
Because people pull on their necks
Yeah, people
wrong.
pull on their necks and
So
stuff.
I've
That's
been like trying to learn like standing ones.
But he has other exercises you can do that don't require.
like
Yeah.
that one
Neck.
felt okay what you just did, right?
Yeah, but I still, sometimes you end up tightening here and you
If
don't
you do
realize it.
If you do those stretching exercises, we have a workshop on that. Those stretching exercises help with that when you're lifting your legs and stuff.
Yeah, and I'm trying to think that maybe just to kind of go into stretch out.
Yeah, I have
Afterwards.
to in between everything.
Yeah, just gotta
Yeah.
drop your chin and just let it stretch out. Somebody think now that you're getting adjusted, it won't happen somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if this is a good idea, but when I do that, I link my hands together and I just put them under my neck so I'm not,
Yeah.
so that they, do you know what I'm saying? So
Mm.
I'm not like this and then using my neck, I'm like,
Well, yeah, even those like when you do traditional crunches like that, they always hurt
Yeah.
my neck. So I try to find different ways.
That's why I tell people, I don't do those, and I usually don't show
Too
people to
much.
do that because it's just kind of,
oh,
it's like kind of a strain, alright? There's one more that I'm gonna show people, who are looking for something a little harder also, it's like a push-up, and you go down and up, and down, so you're pushing up
We could do
You
that
just
with the
push up.
half.
on one
You
side.
could do that with a half and like pretend there's like a glare.
Yeah.
The key is to not rock.
Right.
Like pretend there's a water on your back.
Oh,
Like
that's
a cup. Because if you just do that and rock, it's too easy. You know?
so yeah, you could do that at halfway too. Can everybody see me?
Can you see that?
yeah, what's that good for? I mean,
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, you could do it on the table. So you could do it on a half or a full. And then you switch sides, which one goes down first.
what does that do?
Again, that's working your core.
You don't feel it there?
I think
I think you need to get your butt down. That's it.
That did make a big difference. Oh,
Yeah.
shoot, whoa.
Yeah.
Oh,
Don't,
forget
yeah, don't push it.
it. It hurts that
Yeah,
part of
don't do that. For you, the best thing to just start with is the half plank.
Yeah,
Yeah, just start with the half plank.
that's true, you're right.
Yeah.
That's true, the
Yeah, and
muscles
then
start to get stronger.
Right, and I'll get stronger, then you could do the other things, and I'll go over them with you again, and refresh it. And we'll make, this will be on video, and it'll be good to have a handout.
Yeah,
Correct.
it would.
Yes, because that's one of the things I was gonna jump up and get a pen and go, do this,
Right.
because I
Yeah.
forget.
Yeah. Alright. And the last one is just gonna be leg lifts. Alright? And you lay down, and it's good to put your hands underneath your butt. And just lift these guys up.
And your head's up.
Not necessarily. fact, let your head down so you're not straining your neck.
How high do you lift your legs?
About 2-3 feet. This also gets you quadriceps too. I can feel it.
Oh, yeah.
If you do like one leg at a time, that still is good, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
I can't do both, it hurts.
No, don't do both. So, just to review, we have the plank. So the half plank, the whole thing is, it's always keeping your butt down. Once you go like this, your core is not being worked.
That was, yeah.
So you gotta get your butt down, full plank, push the full plank. You could do different things with your legs. Then we have the bird dog. Right. Stretch, pull in.
What about like a standing bird dog where you're just bringing your elbow to your knee when you're standing? Does that work also?
Yeah, I don't see why
'Cause
not.
I was just thinking like, again, for my shoulder, it's just to go like this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Does that work?
that's what I do. I do all things standing now.
Yeah.
And then another thing, like for the bird dog thing, like for ladies, you could do like a inner squeeze too during all of it.
That's right, like a
For the pelvic floor squeeze.
right, it's good for men too actually.
Right.
It's good for the prostate, it's good right with
To
the
think
Kegel.
like you're lifting up. Yeah.
Yeah, do the Kegel while you do
Oh,
that.
that's a good thing.
During the
Great idea.
For
exhale.
bladder control.
It's yeah.
Well, that's
Yeah.
what older ladies need. Hello.
Yeah.
No, or anyone
An old
that's
man.
had a baby.
Yeah, okay, that must be it.
Yeah, that's interesting. I wonder if this would, help with frequency like that. With men with their urgency.
Oh.
With their prostate and stuff. Huh? We'll see.
Blood flow.
Yeah. So we have the planks, right? We have the bird dog. We have those push-ups, all right, and the leg lifts.
Yeah, here's
That's
a pen, but,
that's plenty to start with.
oh,
And we'll make a handout.
That'll be good.
Yeah, we'll make a handout. We'll
They'll be
photograph.
available the next time you
Yeah.
come in if you'd like.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So, I hope that's enough to work on.
Yeah.
All right.
wonder why they call it a bird dog.
I mean, I'm trying to remember.
It's like.
Probably because one of those dogs that hunts or
Yeah,
points or
how they
whatever.
Oh,
Yeah.
because sometimes it's easier to remember when you understand the.
Yeah, because the way they point,
Yeah.
Okay.
Their tails go
the
and
tails go and the nose goes. Yeah.
then they go charge.
And then there's the other one.
Labradors, and they always pointed, like when the birds would fly overhead.
Yeah, yeah. And there's knee to elbow,
Mm-hmm.
right? Both sides. And that's plenty to do. Right?
You know what? I have to honestly say that years and years and years ago, I did Jane Fonda tape. Okay, and I used to do that all the time, and then my friends would come over and we'd do that. If we had just continued that, we would have never had
Yes.
any weight problems and never any exercise
That
problems.
is so
So it's
true.
only consistency.
Yeah, it's
That's
always
right.
consistency. I'm glad you said that. So, listen, there's all kinds of habits we could have.
Yep.
Right? You could have good habits or you could have bad habits. And it's that simple. You create good habits, you can have a good life.
Mhm.
You have bad habits, you're gonna have a bad life. It's just it's kind of simple. So you fill your life up with good things, and things that help you be healthy and strong. Right? You can have a better life. You get adjusted regularly. You eat well. You do stretching. You do core. You get your heart pumping. You sweat. You move. You don't eat crap.
Drink water.
Drink water, right? Everybody knows, but it's just it's about being consistent with this.
And to not beat yourself up when you do fall off. because that's just another bad habit.
That's another bit.
That's true.
True,
Yeah,
thank you.
That's a very good point.
It's finding the right spot in the day, I think, to try to do things.
Right, I think planning is so
Yeah.
important.
Mm.
And for me, honestly, if I don't do things first thing in the morning, if I don't do things first thing in the morning, they don't get done.
Yeah.
You know, these kind of things. My self-care, I have 2 hours in the morning where I just take care of myself. And then after that, I work and then I have family, you know, so
Yeah.
it's like, you know,
That's where I fell off after having a baby. It like the mornings were used to be my thing, and
Right.
now it has to be a little earlier.
it has to be a little earlier. And same
Hard
thing-
You gotta
to
get up
earlier than a baby.
You really have to get up early.
Pretty early. Well, thank you, everybody.
What was
Thank
the
you.
what was the third one? We got plank, bird dog, and
How old's your baby?
She's 2.5 now.
My
Plank,
granddaughter's 3.
bird dog.
Aw,
Three,
yeah.
Knee to
Everything
elbow.
was
knee-
thrown off.
That's right, knee to elbow.
And
Oh wait,
Leg lift.
reaching.
That's that reaching out one. That's the
Thank
bird.
you.
We're gonna make a handout.
Okay, okay.
Thanks,
Nina,
Bob.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
before
Thank you,
leave,
everybody. Love
here's
you.
a- here's a
And we'll
printout.
have handouts for everybody.
And it's
Right.
really good.